On the edge of a small city park, there was a girl who almost never spoke. Her name was Lina. At school, she sat in the back of the classroom. When the teacher asked a question, she looked down at her notebook. When other children laughed loudly, her smile stayed quiet and small. It wasn't that Lina had no thoughts. Inside her mind, there were many ideas, questions, and stories. But every time she wanted to speak, a heavy stone of fear sat in her throat. What if I say something wrong? What if they laugh? What if my voice shakes? So she stayed silent. One afternoon, after a long school day, Lina walked through the park on her way home. The sun was low and golden, turning the trees soft and warm. She liked this time. People were going home. The park was getting quiet, and she did not have to talk to anyone. As she passed a small bench, she heard a soft sound. Chirp, chirp. It was not like a normal bird song. It was weak and broken. Lina stopped and looked around. On the grass, near the path, she saw a tiny bird lying on its side. One wing was bent at a strange angle. Its chest moved fast with scared breaths. "Oh no," Lina whispered. She looked around. People walked past, busy with their phones, their bags. No one noticed the small life on the ground. Lina knelt down. She held out her hands, shaking a little. "It's okay," she said softly. "I won't hurt you." The bird's eyes were dark and bright, full of fear and pain. For a moment, it tried to move its broken wing, then gave up. Very slowly, Lina picked it up. It was lighter than she expected, just a warm ball of feathers and heartbeat. "What should I do?" she thought, her heart racing. "I can't fix a wing. I am just a quiet girl. I don't even talk to people." She remembered a small animal clinic 2 streets away. She had seen their sign before. "We help all creatures, big and small." But to get help, she would have to do something she almost never did. She would have to speak. Lina stood there, holding the injured bird in her hands. The sky was turning orange. The clinic would close soon. Her fear spoke first. What if they say no? What if I sound stupid? What if my voice breaks? Then another voice spoke inside her, softer but stronger. What if this little bird has no one else? What if its only chance is you? Lina looked down at the tiny creature, breathing fast in her palms. She whispered, "But I'm more scared of doing nothing." She took a deep breath and started to walk. The streets felt longer than usual. Her heart beat like a drum. When she reached the clinic door, she froze again. Through the glass, she saw a woman at the desk, already putting away papers. The clock on the wall said closing time. Lina's feet wanted to turn around and run home, but the bird's heartbeat was still in her hands. She closed her eyes for a second. "This is not about me," she told herself. "This is about someone smaller who needs me." She pushed the door open. A bell rang softly. The woman looked up. "I'm sorry, we're just about to close." Lina's words came out before she could stop them. "Please," she said, louder than she had spoken all week. "Please, help. I found a bird. Its wing. I think it's broken. Her voice shook, but she did not stop. She stepped closer, carefully opening her hands to show the tiny bird. The woman's eyes softened. "Oh," she said gently. "You did the right thing, bringing it here. Come, quickly." They took the bird to a warm room with a bright table. A kind-looking vet joined them, speaking in a calm voice. "You must be very brave," he told Lina as he examined the wing. "Many people walk past injured animals and do nothing." Okay, God, that matters. Lina felt her face become warm. Brave. Okay. She watched as they wrapped the wing in a tiny bandage and placed the bird in a small, soft box with air holes. "It will need rest," the vet said, "but I think it has a good chance. Would you like to visit it in a few days?" Lina nodded, surprised by her own courage. "Yes," she said quietly. "Ah, I would like that." On her way home, the streets felt different. Her body was the same. Her clothes were the same. Her life's problems had not suddenly disappeared. But something inside her had moved. She had used her voice and the world had not broken. No one had laughed. In fact, her words had helped someone. Over the next few days, she thought about that moment again and again. If I could speak for the bird, she wondered, maybe I can speak for myself too. Maybe my voice is not as weak as I thought. When she visited the clinic 3 days later, the vet smiled. "Your bird friend is healing well," he said. "We will release it back to the park when the wing is strong enough." You gave it that chance. Lina watched the bird sit more upright now, blinking with clear eyes. A quiet joy warmed her chest. At school, the change was small but real. When a classmate asked, "Does anyone understand this part?" Lina wanted to stay quiet, like always. Instead, she heard herself say, "I think I do. I can explain." Her voice shook a little, but no one laughed. Someone even said, "Thanks, Lina." That helped. Day by day, her words grew a bit stronger. Not loud, not perfect, but honest. Dear listener, maybe you also hide your voice. Maybe you are scared to speak in English. Maybe you are afraid to share your ideas. Maybe you feel small and think, my words don't matter. Remember Lina? She did not suddenly become fearless. She was still shy, still quiet. But when she saw someone weaker who needed help, her love and compassion became stronger than her fear. Sometimes, the easiest way to find your own voice is to use it for someone else, for a friend, for an animal, for a person who cannot speak for themselves. Your heart can give power to your words. Thank you for listening to this story. If Lina's courage touched you, please like this video, share it with someone who feels shy to speak. And don't forget to subscribe to Learn English with Stories for more calm, motivational English stories. For more details, please check the link in the description.